Wow, I'm still struggling to process that. But can I just speak in the defense of all the worst dressed? I mean, it's the Kids' Choice Awards. Surely Nick Cannon, come on, he's an awesome dude. And he normally is looking... Yeah, isn't that the vibe?
Vibrant, yeah.
It's the vibe. Now I'm feeling all insecure about my floral shirt, okay? But I've luckily got Amy Hopkins here in solidarity, looking absolutely gorgeous. Now, earlier we sat with our resident doc alongside international curve model and life coach Marcelle Hopkins, and we chatted about body image. So we're now in the kitchen thinking about the times when we get a little peckish, when the cravings kick in. Sugar cravings really kick in when you are feeling like that little something nice during the day, especially when your energy levels are dropping. So Amy has a great recipe for chocolate chip cookies that are not only vegan, but cookies you can make straight from your pantry. No eggs or milk required.
That's
what
right.
kind of a dark magic is this? How are you doing, first of all?
Very, very well, thank you, yes. And I make these cookies quite frequently in winter because in winter I always have that kind of chocolate craving. And chocolate's really good for you. So especially if you use the dark, good quality stuff like we've got over here. It's really, really great because it's packed with antioxidants. It helps lower your blood pressure levels, good for your heart health. So
and it's not like you're breaking the bank. I mean, you're using a small amount to produce a fair amount of cookie.
We do have some lovely proper cocoa powder here.
Cool.
When you're buying your cocoa powder, the trick is to look for good quality, make sure there's no added sugars or anything in it. So we're going to add that to our gluten-free flour over here. So as you said, we're making some vegan biscuits, and we're just going to quickly put all of our dry ingredients together. This is some coconut sugar, which we're using instead of, you know, your kind of brown sugar, which is a good alternative if you can't find coconut.
Well, again, with coconut sugar, you can see where it's come from. Some of it is locally produced. A lot of it is organic. So if you are going that route, and I find it's great with coffee, especially. It kind of adds to that flavour. But I've actually made a shift towards coconut sugar as opposed to even honey sometimes, which is great. Yeah.
Absolutely. And it's really not as sweet. It's got that kind of mild sweetness, which I like very much.
Feels more manly, to be quite honest.
But I mean, so now what we're doing here is we've got a bit of our canola oil and our water, and we're going to quickly whisk this until it emulsifies. And this is, I think that this is kind of your egg replacement. So it's just a little bit of liquid.
It looks just like egg white as well.
Exactly. It kind of has that egg white look. There we go. And we're going to just very, very carefully just kind of whisk that in. The mixture will be quite sticky. So there, as you can see, it's already becoming very sticky.
Yeah. It's not going to look like your typical cake. Sorry, I'm just... No, you went through those ingredients so fast.
I know, I know. So what I was putting in there was some xanthan gum, which is what you need to bind when you're using gluten-free flour. And as you can see here, oh, look at our beautiful sticky mixture. Now, this is a really kind of cookie mixture that you've got to get ready to have your hands nice and
stuck
dirty.
In there, man.
So as you can see, we've got some ready-made dough over there as well, which we can divide into our little balls. So look at that gorgeous, gorgeous mixture. Now, can you pass me those chocolate chips? Because what's a chocolate chip cookie without those gorgeous chocolate chips? So as you can see, we're just going to kind of press this all together. I'm just going to do some of it so that we can roll our little guys out. And
for the sake of TV, yeah.
There we go. So what we can do is I like giant chocolate chip cookies. So I like making them nice and big like that. And you can kind of lay them on about that size. You want to set your oven to about 180 degrees. You're going to cook these for about 20 minutes only. So they really are nice and quick, and nice to have a little bit of water on the side just to keep that mixture.
Keep it together, because it's not going to be as wet as your typical dough would be.
No, I promise you they'll come up. Look how those
I mean, it looks lovely. You want a bit of snap,
cookies.
But you also want kind of a bit of doughiness in the middle as well. Which
is, that gooey kind of softness.
I'm like actually struggling not to just eat this ball of dough that you've got in.
Well, I mean, you can. It's not like we've got raw eggs in it or anything like that.
Well, it is completely vegan. If you'd like this ingredients list sent directly to you, the keyword is cookie. It is 233728, and we'll send you that ingredients list.
There we go. So, as you can see, we're going to make a few more of these balls, but those are our delicious ready-made cookies over there.
I just want to make one gigantic
I know, you
one
kind of
like that. Yeah.
And as I was saying earlier, remember that chocolate is really good for you. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with a bit of indulgence every now and then. I mean, the whole thing with treating yourself is that you must enjoy it. Don't have a treat and then feel guilty about it, because what's the point, you know? Enjoy your treats.
And there is a lot of obviously nutritional, content here. And if you need that snack, often when you forget about eating or snacking on a regular basis, and that's why the blood sugar levels drop, your glucose, and that's why you're always like, I need a chocolate or something.
Watch your nutrition in general. Have a good breakfast, have a good lunch and everything, and obviously make a batch of these cookies for your little treat in the afternoon.
Snack because you want to, not because you have to. We're going to take the quickest of ad breaks while you continue to take in just how amazing amazing and bizarrely shaped these cookies are turning out this morning. That keyword again is cookie to 33728. Amy Hopkins, you are a mad scientist, but you are brilliant. Do it. Booyah.